Is good. Levels is good. Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy Henny Dre.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. And we don't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we all gonna keep it 100 with every opinion that we give, everything that we talk about.
Want to settle.
All the things that we talk about.
Absolutely.
After this weekend, it's a ton of things to talk about.
Right.
A lot of football.
Listen, if you love football, man, it was a good weekend for football.
It's always exciting in playoff time, though.
Yeah,
any playoff time.
Yeah, because I like it because it's one and done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like the NCAA
in football.
Tournament. Yeah, it's like the NCAA tournament. It's one and done, so it's more exciting. Plus, like I said, football is my favorite one anyway. So,
word.
Definitely, football was exciting though. What was your takeaway though?
Before I get into my takeaway, I want to first shout out to everybody who be watching. Shout out to everybody who be listening.
Mm-hmm. Definitely shout out.
Like, subscribe, tell a friend. Yo, just join the conversation, become part of the fan.
Absolutely.
Appreciate all the love. We still getting some comments in there.
Yeah.
You saying crazy over there? Crazy telling you got the cut yet? Nah, I ain't getting no cut neither though.
Come on, cut the beard. Yeah, crazy is one of the number one KC fans, boys.
Yeah.
But shout out to Crazy.
He's feeling himself a little bit, right?
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, listen.
Right.
Leading into that, like I said, yeah, that was unexpected.
Again, yeah. Another thing too. Our first video, our introduction video, actually, I think it hit 200 views.
Okay.
So that's our first little milestone, I guess.
Absolutely, yeah. Every little milestone, man. I take it, man. We'll take it. Like I said, we appreciate the love, but keep on growing with us. You know what I mean? That's just a scratch to the surface where we're gonna try to get and where we're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? So definitely should appreciate y'all.
Get an applause for that one.
Salute y'all, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm
saying? Without y'all, we ain't here, so.
Fam Nation,
Fam Nation, baby.
My takeaway of the weekend though, like I said, it's the play, y'all. We talking about the college though, right? The college.
No, sorry, college because it's fresh. Or,
yeah, it's all college because it's fresh and
fresh.
Start off with a bang because that boy just had he just capped off probably the best college football season in history.
Mm-hmm.
He did his thing, and it started off real competitive though.
No, but like I was saying, the fam lines and stuff like that. So we forgot to talk about it. It showed early. Like I said, with the vet, they've been there.
Yep.
It showed early. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And then
I seen a crazy stat at the bottom. In the beginning of the game while I was watching. It was the possession after Clemson scored, and on the bottom it said it was 50 and they won 50 straight games after scoring first.
Yeah.
And they scored first. That was their first. There was so many streaks broken.
No, that's what I was about to say. I think the opposite too, right? It was the first one LSU gave up, or the first one they didn't score.
The first game they didn't score first.
Like first drive was score first or something like that with LSU. And the one crazy stat, like I said, you throw those down stats. They only punted one time all year.
Who?
LSU.
They only punted one time all year?
Yeah.
Or just in the playoffs?
I believe in it the whole year, man.
So their name was like
one of the crazy joint. I think they were scoring again field goals.
They was playing like Madden though. Joe Burrow was out there. Let's talk about his stats real quick. Mm-hmm. Just off the top of the head, I think he had 60 passing touchdowns.
Crazy.
He passed Colt Brennan, former Redskin.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't know Colt Brennan had it. Listen.
He went to Hawaii. He had 58.
Oh, yeah, you in Hawaii, yeah. You throwing them rock, boy.
I think old boy was over there at the time.
Thursday night games, man.
I think the dude from Texas Tech, the coach from Texas Tech.
Okay.
Kind of big dude, kind of like a Buddy Ryan or one of them, or what I'm saying?
Texas
with
Tech?
The long hair.
Yeah.
He was scoring. I think he coached Mahomes real quick.
Okay.
Like to throw the ball a lot, so.
Yeah, no, I'm saying Hawaii and like them teams like that. Yeah, they play Thursday night. They be throwing it around. It'd be like 56.
So 60 passing 42. Touchdowns. That's a college record for a season.
But I say you got a couple.
65 total, which is a college record.
Okay.
He had, I think, the third most yards ever in a season, 5,500.
Yeah.
But just that college run by itself, he had like 18. He had like 18 touchdowns and like no interceptions last 4 games.
Listen, he was the unanimous. That's why he was the unanimous. You know,
that's like the quarterback version of
Heisman Trophy winner. You know what I mean?
That's like the quarterback version of Zeke. A few years back when he had them few games over 200.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, just blew up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for the playoff, right? For the playoff. But He been doing it all year, so you know what I mean. That's the key, you know what I mean? Because some people, like I said, they shine. Like I always say about the Heisman and stuff, people just shine for the moment. When I was talking about the Super Bowl MVP, like the best player always don't win it. You know, be that one player.
Yeah,
that might shine a little more. You know what I mean? But yeah, he been doing it all year. So shout out to him, man.
And shout out to number one, old boy. I forgot his first name, but his last name Chase. Yo, the first time I seen him play, I called him Little Odell.
Shit.
And yo, he was balling. And yo, just me, I was when I was watching the game, I was like, I seen number 8 make a play, like a real good play, and I was like, that's how you get drafted in the league. He gonna be a first round draft pick just off of that play right there.
Yeah,
like just how, because that's what they looking for.
Listen,
then he continued to be burnt all day. Dude turned up on him.
Nah, last night showed it. It showed for both teams though. You know what I mean, but. There's a lot of pros that's going, you know, that's going to be pros. Some kids that's going to be pros from that game last night. Yeah, definitely for that game last night. Because there was a lot of, like I said, standout, you know what I mean, talented young players out there, man, and that's going to make a difference. You know what I mean? So definitely, shout out to all of them. Like I said, Chase Easy, that put his stock up all the way,
and
he might be top 10.
He dropped like a 40-yard touchdown too. On top of that, he had over 200.
Right.
So. Round of applause for him too.
Absolutely, shit. Like I say, these top 20. I don't know if he was in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of receivers and stuff coming out this year, but he definitely put it in the top 20.
Is nasty too.
That's what I'm saying. I told you. That's why I said that shit out of receivers in Clemson. And like you said that. You know what I mean? You broke down Watkins and Hopkins and all of them. You know what I mean? The list goes on.
Team,
you know what I'm saying? For
Dabo, I didn't realize Dabo had that long of a streak. Yo, he had a real long streak.
I told you that. That's what I said.
He's still going. You know, guys still give it up to Dabo. That's 29 in a row. You can't downplay that. 29 in a row. And that was the first loss for Trevor Lawrence. It was yesterday. Yeah, that was his first loss in college. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So hey, he got that feeling. Or he gonna come. He got a whole next year. Everybody going.
That's what I'm saying. He won it his first year. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna be Dolo.
Yeah. No, he got. Listen.
Burrow's gone. Burrow's gone.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Burrow's is number one pick this year. You know what I mean? He's gonna be number one pick next year. So you know what I mean? Yeah. So he'll be all right
as long as he, you know,
as long as he stay healthy. I would say.
I'm about to say.
Because even Tula, they'll be like, if Tula, you know, workout combine and knee come back. Well, he's not knees, hip, right? His hip come back fine and stuff like that. They'll still be talking about him.
I was scared of that hip injury. You know
they talking about hip is different. It's different
because that's the Bo Jackson injury. That's why I was so scared of it. But they talking about the medicine is way different.
No, you got to think that's 30 years ago, Bo Jackson. So the technology and the medicine and just the.
I had to get reminded of it. Real quick.
Just
you know,
everything.
I be on the technology all the time. You know, I still had to be reminded. Like,
right. So he gonna get back. But like I said, they you know what I mean. Shout out to him, you know what I mean? Shout out to Joe Burrow, you know what I mean?
Shout out to LSU.
Shout out to LSU, you know what I mean? They came on strong. Like I said, they started, you know. Yeah, they took their best shot and then
so controversial question.
What's that?
How many of them players you think about to get suspended next year for the first 4 games?
None.
Because Odell ran out there giving all of them money.
Yeah. I just saw that. I just saw that.
NCAA petty. They
had it on full noon. What's that? What's it? High noon. Yeah, they were just showing that, whatever. Yeah, they could be petty, but I mean, it's at the end of the season though, so you know.
Yeah, but still,
and some of the players are gonna go pro anyway.
Some of them. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He gotta be careful with that.
Shit, Odell got the money. He paid the fine.
Des Bryant got suspended for going to dinner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And lying about it.
But at least this is on camera, so you know what I mean. I think, and if they pay a fine, he got to pay it.
Yeah, but you know, shout out to LSU. Shout out to that coach. I hope he ain't lose his voice. I hope he was able to.
That nigga always talk like that. Now you know, shout out
like they do from Waterboy.
Right. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't really want him like that because he was the interim coach. He was the interim coach or whatever. You know what I mean?
Almost fired.
But for Les Miles, right? Les Miles was the coach.
Yeah. He ate the grass and all.
Yeah. He was there for a long time, and so shout him out. You know what I mean? Just riding, and he did a good pickup because he got the I think it's like an offense assistant from the Saints.
A word?
Yeah, he brought him along this year to be the offensive coordinator.
Okay. So right? Yeah, that's why they turned. They did say it's a pro offense.
Right. So that's how Burrows got everything, right? Yeah. And the dude only 30 years old. Yeah. Right? And hey, success brings everything, right?
It worked.
And That guy today is I think the youngest offensive coordinator in the league because he got hired by Carolina Panthers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
upgrade.
That just show. Hell yeah, upgrade, promotion, money, everything. You gotta salute that. Like I said, LSU went. You know what I mean? They did their thing. You know what I mean? They're here for a little while. Like I said, they're here for a little while. A lot of them kids are young. We'll see who they got for Burrows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll see who they got.
That game had a lot of scoring too, and I loved it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of another game that had a lot of scoring, let's go back to Crazy A and them.
Crazy A.
Yo, what is it? 24 zip.
24 de nada.
Yo, you know how
24.
The funniest part was how quick the group chat went from it's over to it's over for them.
Listen, that shit went. Yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, the Texans went 24 to nothing. 24
to nothing.
The people. Man. I mean, they should know. This the recap.
Yeah, it's a recap.
24 to nothing.
People might stick it later on.
Right. 24 to nothing.
24.
And it's just like we always like, yo, like what? Like they turning up, but you pay attention to the clock. It's 24 to nothing with 11 minutes left. like 11 minutes left in the first quarter.
It was in the second quarter. It was the second quarter, but still, it just started in the second quarter.
And Pat Mahomes came out there and
7 straight touchdowns in a row. 7 straight drives.
Showing why he the man.
Listen, he's the man.
That's my homie right there.
He's the man. He's the best. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Like right now, Lamar Jackson got his James Harden year. You know what I'm saying? When he shined overall.
I like that.
Yeah, he got his. Got them stats. Got them stats. But again, like Harden.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not choking the playoff, but just don't get past. Get to the Super Bowl.
Right, because he definitely didn't choke with them yards. It's just didn't. You can't win no games with field goals.
Right, exactly. You gotta make some field goals and touchdowns. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which they normally did, but
they normally did, but that's what happened with Houston. Like I said, not Houston. Yeah, Houston. They went. The Kansas City went 51-7 after the Texans was up 24-0. Kansas City went to 51-7 run, boy.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's
crazy
for a playoff game too. Like
game. Listen, playoff game that just hurt. And they still had a chance, but they did some bonehead players like the fake punt.
Right.
Like
I think they was panicking. They was panicking. Even
with that wasn't panicking. That was, you know what, we wanna step on their throats, which was cool. That's cool to me. But you got to execute stuff certain ways, and if it doesn't go like it didn't go, then it's a momentum swing.
Yeah, that's what happened. But that's that pressure that puts them into that position.
But they was
that's
doing.
When they got to get that composure.
But at the same time, that's when it was you do the composure and then you end up kicking a field goal and making it 24-0 instead of going for it on fourth down. That play, you know what I'm saying? Though that was a game changer too. Though.
But that's different because
that's a game. But I'm saying,
that's different because the other fourth down was a fake punt. Like.
Yeah, no,
it's two different, two different sizes of the field. I understand that
aspect, but yes, field wise was way different.
You can't give a boy a short field like that.
Right. But like I said, though, if dude, they broke it down today. One of the ESPN analysts broke it down, and they showed the play in entirely, and he was showing like the one guy, all he had to do was chip block the dude that tackled him.
Yeah,
he went in and helped block when the dude didn't even need no help, and then. It was 1-on-1.
That's that communication.
Right. You got to execute it. If you're going to do stuff like that, you got to make sure you execute it to the T. And it didn't. And then that was basically the momentum to me, just about.
Yeah.
Other than that, you know what I mean? Like, it was a couple other little things, but that definitely.
That's a crazy amount of points, though, in a short amount of time.
Hell yeah.
Both ways, because they turned up fast.
Listen.
And Kansas City turned in overdrive. Like
Kansas City said, "This is how we
put on turbo."
No, Kansas City said, "This is how we do it. Yeah. This is how it's supposed to be done." Because you got to think, man. They got all the breaks, punt, blocks, field goals, like they got everything. They got all the breaks you want in the game in the first quarter, in the first 7 minutes. First 7 minutes, they got all the breaks in the world that you will want in the game. Like, damn, all you need is just one break. All you need is an interception. All you need is a block punt. They got all of them.
And that should break your heart.
Listen, I give it a shout to Andy Reid, into them boys, into the KC fans, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I loved it because I'm one of them people that just like, I want to see the greatness. I want to watch something special happen. I want to see something legendary all the time.
Listen, that
was something like you can't forget that. Like 24-0 to beat them 51-31. Right?
That's something I'll tell my son.
It's something that you really can't.
That's
believe.
something that we'll have a conversation. If you have kids when we a little older and shit like that, in like 10 years, we'll be like, yo, you remember when Houston was up 24 like this, and KC came? You know what I mean? Like that's something that you want to be where you was at. And we watched it. Shit. We watched it live. So
just to go right off of that, it's NFL's 100 years, right? And I seen somebody actually bring up, and I didn't even think about it like that. Speaking of memories and all that, and people passing down. I think the first Super Bowl was Chiefs versus Packers.
Was it?
I think so. So there's like, people got these conspiracies. They always gonna make something. They trying to set it up. I think Nick actually said it. Shout out to Nick. I think he said it on the Facebook or something.
Okay.
Like he shared it or something. But I was like, yo, what if that happens? Like on the 100th year, it's Packers versus Chiefs.
Right.
Which I don't think is gonna happen. Even though the Packers did play.
Nah, it can happen though.
They played pretty well. They did. I've been down the Packers all year.
Listen. I mean,
and they always play ugly, but this time they didn't look ugly. They didn't look ugly.
Exactly. So shout out to KC faithful, like I said, for sticking in the game. Mahomes, he showed the difference between him
and the rest of the league.
Watson and Jackson, he showed the difference.
The young gun.
The other young gun. Because those are 3 young guns right there.
Yeah.
In that order,
we're gonna be talking about them for a while.
In that order, though, I think too. You got Mahomes, then you got Watson. I take still Watson over Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Lamar,
Watson can throw the ball a lot
that's
better.
What I'm saying, right.
Even though Lamar led the league in touchdowns this year.
Yeah. But Watson I still take Watson over all day.
Just because it looks better. It's just
like I said,
to be real about it. It just look better.
Just throw, like you said, throw. You know what I mean? You don't want to lead your.
You can tell Lamar need more reps.
Yeah, absolutely. No, Lamar, if he keeps it up, you know what I mean. His future look bright. Future look bright. So. Yeah, but in that order. So shout out to them or whatever. But yeah, that Green Bay. That Green Bay. The Green Bay. Like I said, they've been. This might be their year. Like I said, KC, because they defense. They got defense this year. And they haven't been winning
but they
blowouts like they used to.
Play a good defense too, though.
Yeah,
coming up.
Yeah, but like I said, Seattle. I told you, Seattle suspect. You know what I mean? Like Seattle.
It's like the same game.
Missing something.
It's like the same game.
They missing something. They're like they missing something though. I don't know what Seattle's missing. Maybe it's
pretty even though.
Maybe they're missing Carson though.
Yeah, they're running backs.
Maybe they're missing Carson. You know what I mean? But
both of their running backs was hurt.
Yeah, they still. They still was like, I don't know. It was something about Seattle this year that I just didn't. They still what, 11 wins, so they still had a good year overall. But like it still was just like
it was like like how I feel about the Packers. Like they just played ugly all year. Like,
right.
Even though they getting their wins, they winning ugly. It's like
but that's why it might be their year. Because like I said, like KC, because they not. KC the last couple of years with Andy Reid with his offense, and then Green Bay with Rodgers and them, they high scoring.
Right.
They outscoring you. Or Rodgers always on a Monday night, Sunday night, Rodgers had to come back from 17. You know what I'm saying? This year they've been grinding. Like they had to come down from 3. Yeah. They'll be 17 to 13 games. So that might benefit them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Before going to I just want to shout out to Marshawn Lynch for what he said after the game. I think that was dope. I was supposed to. I think I was watching
every game he played. He scored a touchdown. So
yeah, every game.
He came in there balling. It was only 4. It was only 4, but he scored all 4 games.
He came for the Skittles.
He did what he did. He got a check. He scored a touchdown. That's hard to do in every game. So shout out to Marshawn Lynch.
But what he said after the game was the realest ever, and that should be preached every day. I don't know why people
running back to the people.
He was just saying how basically he said a censored version of
everything like. With him is
he's just telling everybody, keep your money right, man. Stop buying the bull, like, and just make sure your money right, because you don't never know when you're gonna blow out a knee. You don't ever know when the team just ain't gonna mess with you no more. And you ain't got and make sure you good for your family. Like, don't take it for granted. Don't take your bread for granted. And keep working.
I agree.
Stay smart.
It take time for you to realize that, and maybe he blew a check to realize it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't think. I think he been with his money. Like, I don't think he spent a game check before.
No, but like I said, he had to do something to get him to that. You know what I mean? To that level. Like, you gotta. But for me, in instance, like, you run through some bread or whatever, have a good job, and then you be like, I'm gonna get this money. I'm put it back, and then shit happens, and then you.
I think that's just what Marshawn do though. Like, cause back when he was doing the, you know why I'm here. Just here, so
get fined. Yeah, you don't want to get fined. You don't want to lose them checks.
But in between all of that, he was saying stuff like, if you're gonna ask me a question, ask me about this charity I got, ask me about this foundation I got, ask me about that. Don't ask me about.
Like I said, it takes something though. You know what I mean? Everybody.
Maybe he just want to be the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Just
everybody.
Somebody got to say it.
Right, but like I said, everybody got to go through something. Like I said, because me and you, we could preach it. We could preach it all the time. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, you don't preach what you don't do what you preaching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe that's why he was the perfect one to say it. Right. You know what I'm saying?
To sum it all up. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, absolutely.
Everybody respect Marshawn. So shot to that. I know he would take a shot with me because he that dude. I'll be watching all these YouTube videos. It's hilarious. He's a funny dude.
He's a crazy dude.
He's a funny dude.
I want him to have, like they always said, like they be saying, like, oh, if I'm in a dark alleyway, I want him on my team, on my side.
Oh, he looked like he put on 20 pounds of muscle.
Nah, he did. That's all he did. He wasn't doing no cardio. He just lifting weights. Lifting weights and coaching. You do it, coaching the kids.
Word.
And, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lynch. Like I said, he said he don't know if he coming back or not. I don't think he is, but hey, he showed glimpse.
Yeah. He's still,
like I said, 4 in every game he's
4
played.
games though. 4 games.
That's all. That's a small stretch.
He might do the same thing.
No preseason.
And that you've been preaching it. That might inspire Gronk too. Like, you know
Gronk
what?
coming back. Gronk coming back 100%.
But that might inspire him even more. Like, maybe wait till like the last 8 games.
No, but that's what it was saying for Gronk though. That's what it was waiting for Gronk. They was waiting for Gronk all year to once that spot came where it was like, okay, if he don't come by this week, then he can't come for the year. Yeah, they was counting that down. I mean, it wasn't big, but it was definitely counting that down.
Word.
But shit, shout out to Green Bay. Like I said, Aaron Rodgers ain't a bad dude.
Game? Oh, hold up. Let's talk about
that game. Shit.
We gotta talk about the tennis. But I want to get into future talk, like, cause most people probably watching this probably saw the games. Yeah, and we got to start talking about the future. Like,
shout out to San Fran for beating Minnesota. That ain't too much to talk about. Just, like I said, running game.
Minnesota got shut down. Period.
You cooking somewhere?
They turned up on.
You cooking somewhere? Because
he over there cooking some bacon.
I think the whole team was like under like 20 yards rushing. Remember I told you? I was saying he was a little X factor because he almost had a close to 100.
Yeah,
he was no X factor. Shout out to San Francisco and them people in the Bay.
And the X factor is, we talked about Lamar, but we didn't talk about the other side. The real X factor, 195 yards. Derrick Henry having a historic.
So shout out to San Fran on that one. Yeah, but Derrick Henry,
Derrick Henry got like 1,300 yards in the last 8 games.
Listen.
That's a whole season. I think he had 1,500 for the regular season. He had 1,000 in the last 7 games before this game.
Listen, that he's the beast, man. Like right now,
that's a train you don't want to stand in front of.
Listen, I doubted it this week against Baltimore. I'm like, all right, they're gonna stop him. They're gonna put all the people in the box. They're gonna make Tannehill beat him.
Right, you was like 500 on the fan lines.
He was like, I was 500.
Yeah, like 500.
I was almost not because KC came back, but I was getting scared. But I lost the Clemson one, so I'm under 500. I took Clemson.
But Derrick Henry turned up on him.
What? Like I said, and Tannehill didn't shoot over 100 yards again.
Right. That's amazing.
Again. And
but he had like 2 touchdowns, right?
Then we got him early. Yeah. See, but that shows you the difference, not saying coaching and then team, because they bust out the gate early too, but they kept their composure and they kept their foot on their neck.
Yeah.
Houston didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Houston, like you let them off the hook, like they say. You know what I'm saying? You had them and you let them off the hook.
But when you handing that bulldozer that ball though, it's a lot easier to run down that clock. Like part of it was they wasn't letting Lamar on the field.
But that's what I'm
saying.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what Houston's supposed to do. Houston's supposed to not let Mahomes go on that field for nothing.
Yeah, they should have probably let Carlos Hyde run a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because once they, like I said, once they between Watson and Hyde and Johnson, and that, like I said, going back to the Buffalo game, that's when they got back in the game. That's how they won the game, running the ball in the second half. But they couldn't do nothing though. But like I said, Baltimore, I don't know. Tennessee just looked hungrier. That's all.
Word.
That's all I'll say on that one because Lamar still had a good game. He had over 100 yards rushing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So he still did what he had to do. I mean, Ingram played, but he was still banged up. He wasn't himself. And then, like I said, that horse, boy, that boy was just trucking.
Yeah.
Pushing Earl Thomas, like, get out of my way. Like, he made everybody, and Earl Thomas is one of the best safeties, like,
for real.
Top 10 probably top 10 probably all time as far as hitting and stuff like that.
Overall,
yeah. So
I give that to him. Yeah,
and
his name been around enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did his thing in Seattle. You got to think Legion of Boom. Right?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So he made them. He was just pushing them all around, man. So he made Baltimore look irrelevant to be. You know what I mean? Like I said, almost 200 yards rushing.
Yeah, 195.
Come on, bro.
So what's the two games? What's the two games lined up? It's Green Bay versus San Fran, which is another rematch. It's a year of rematches. It look like. And what's the other? Tennessee and KC.
Yeah.
Now who you got real quick, and then we're gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna get into it. Why afterwards on the break, and then we're gonna get into everything else because there was a lot of news that popped up today.
Yeah, I got San Fran and KC.
San Fran and KC. I like that game because it's gonna be high scoring, and I'll take definitely San Fran. You know, just to be opposite. You want to put like $5 on it?
You don't gotta be opposite, man.
Now you want to put like $5 on it?
You don't gotta be opposite. What you want to put $5 on?
Just who gonna get it right?
Who gonna get it right?
The game.
You can do it. Yeah, it's fine.
Who want the overall whatever?
Yeah.
If we don't, then it's nullified. We're both gonna get it.
Yeah, I got KC and San Fran.
I'm gonna get San Fran and Tennessee.
That'd be crazy.
Running against running.
That'd be crazy.
See what it is. Defense against running. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
but we're going to take a quick break.
Yeah.
We're going to set the camera up.
Yeah, because I got a perspective on that one game too. All
right, we got it. So we back.
We back, baby.
So our picks for the Super Bowl was mine was San Fran versus Tennessee.
Just because you want to be different.
Just because I want to be different, but I'm becoming a big fan of Derrick Henry.
No, absolutely.
And they just beat up on my Super Bowl pick before, so show them a little bit of love.
No, absolutely, yeah. And I got San Fran, KC. You know, see a red. You know what I mean? That's red, my favorite color. You know what I'm saying? And for the Crazy A and Rafi J and all the San Fran.
Oh yeah, people, we're gonna have a party.
Nick and cousin Tony and Jason.
We're gonna have a party.
Of San Fran people.
We might have to.
The only KC person I know is.
We might have to vlog that. For
absolutely,
real.
Yeah. Only KC I know.
Everybody up if that happened. Like let's vlog
Crazy
this.
A. I want to do a Super Bowl thing, anyways, though.
A Super Bowl thing, a Super Bowl
before
vlog?
the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Definitely a Super Bowl.
Talk to people too.
If it's that Super Bowl, then we definitely got to show because we got mad San Fran fans.
There's a lot of San Fran. Listen, I shout out to San Fran fans because they're not bandwagons. A lot of these people was bandwagons.
They've been like us since Montana.
They show them tattoos and going to San Fran to watch them play and the other stadium.
Yeah, we on East Coast, like East Coast.
That's like, showing love. Like they going to the Bay out there. You know what I mean? Watch home games. Like I said, they got tatted. You know what I mean? All that. So
shout out to the fan.
That's a real fan base. And shout out to Crazy Egg. He's the only KC person I know.
Word. And he did the same thing.
And he spelled it crazy with the K. So
you heard? And he met Mahomes.
He met Mahomes.
I gotta do some stuff. We gotta do stuff like that, man.
Meet and greet, and then he went to KC last year, playoffs by himself.
By Dolo.
By himself.
Shout out to Crazy for that one.
That's why his name.
That's
Crazy.
an amazing
Crazy
experience.
Absolutely. No. Listen, now something like we say, you put in the archives, and we can talk about it tell your kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta do that.
He was on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was on the ESPN. We caught him on it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? His kids got to see it and shit. So that's memorable. Right there. So shout out to Crazy A.
Shout out to making memories too.
Absolutely.
But why? Besides that, why you pick who you pick? What you thinking?
I think that runs out. I think it runs out that for the Tennessee. I think Kansas City is too well balanced both sides.
You think so?
Yeah, both sides for Tennessee. Even though Tennessee early in the year did beat them, I believe in Arrowhead. I think I
think they did. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that, but I think they did. Yeah, matter of fact, yeah. I
think a couple people was hurt for KC, but
no, yeah, you know why?
It's still momentum though.
Because Nick Wright is a KC fan, and he tweeted that I think KC's 4 losses this year was one without Mahomes, and it was to Houston, it was to Tennessee, and it was to who was the other team? It was another team that they lost to, but they ran into him right in line in the playoffs, and it was knocking them off. Like, so he was like, it all lines up.
It all lines up, yeah.
But
excuse me, sorry.
On the contrary, I think Tennessee.
Yeah, but like I said, I think KC is well balanced. I mean, KXL, they well balanced both sides. So I think Mahomes would be too much, and that's it. I think they're going to stop them. For him? Yeah, I think it's going to be too much for Tennessee, and that's going to take away from Tennessee offense. So then Henry's on the sideline. Well, KC defense is resting. So
you think? But see, okay, just play devil's advocate, and because I'm choosing Tennessee, I think KC plays too fast to keep Tennessee on the sideline. And once Tennessee gets on the field, I don't think, besides the fact, I can't remember off the top of my head what happened against that in that game.
Which one?
That Tennessee already beat KC.
Oh.
But my guess is run defense is probably one of KC's weaknesses.
You said run defense?
Yeah, I'm going to just guess. They haven't played no good running backs like that. So just... it's gonna be hard to keep up. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be. I think Mahomes, in order to win this game, is gonna have to win one of them games that I don't think he's won yet, where it's gonna be like 21-17.
But Mahomes?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know because
it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I don't think nobody's gonna score over 25.
Yeah, I think. Hold on, I'm gonna show you the stats. I was just looking at the stats for the game. For that Tennessee game. But they lost, but they still was high scoring. It's both in the 30s. You know what I'm saying? They lost late in that game too.
So why my Wi-Fi good, boy?
You know, my shit be tripping. I got AT&T too. My shit should be good.
I didn't see nobody run on KC like that this year, but I'm not watching KC like that.
True.
And two, I don't think they played anybody like Derrick Henry. So
they play in a pretty good division.
Why you looking up that game? What's the other game? Packers and San Fran.
What happened?
Why you think San Fran gonna win that one? Well, why we think San Fran? I think San Fran is gonna tear him up.
Going back to the same shit. I think it's too much defense. You know what I mean?
Jimmy G gonna outdo Aaron Rodgers. Jimmy G gonna outdo Aaron Rodgers.
No, I think the numbers will still be the same. See, check this out. In that Tennessee KC game, Mahomes shot for 466 yards. He played that game for 3 touchdowns. They lost in Tennessee though.
All right.
In Tennessee.
What was the other stats?
Shit! Yeah. Like you said, Henry had 188 yards, 2 touchdowns.
See,
you know what I'm saying? So
that might be their weakness. So it might be the same thing.
At the same time, just if we show the key,
it's gonna be closer. It's gonna be close. We gotta give them their props.
No, if you show the like I said, it's the playoffs. So KC punched them in the face first. They was up 10-0.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying, and then
Tennessee ground and pound tore them up.
I'm talking about KC. KC was up 10-0.
That's what I'm saying. But then
then Tennessee went up 13-10, and then it was close ever since.
So it was just back and forth. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, so
interesting.
And Mahomes did play in that game, so. Remember you were saying Mahomes didn't play. Yeah. But he did, so. Got shout out to him. Like I said, it's too balanced. I think they too balanced, man. I like them, but I think they too balanced.
They turned up on their defense. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Packers.
Packers, what happened with Packers?
Packers in San Francisco.
Yeah,
so San Fran too well balanced both sides. Again, the same way, but
it's just a different.
San Fran offense ain't like KC offense, so that's going to be the difference.
Yeah,
because
San Fran's defense is way above class.
That's what I'm saying. But this is the game that's going to be close. This is the game that's going to be low scoring. I think.
You think so?
I think it's going to be 10-13.
10-13?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bold score.
I think it's 10-13. You know what I'm saying? They San Fran bust their guns last week. You know, Coleman. Big pickup.
I think they beat them 38-6 or something.
Yeah, they did. They did. I looked it up earlier, but they beat them. They bust the Packers earlier in the season, 37-8.
Yeah, you
know what I'm saying. So, but I think. I
mean, like we keep saying, it's playoffs. It's all gonna be crazy, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be crazy, man. Like I said, I like that. It's different. Like I said, it's different, man.
Definitely different teams. Shout out to the different teams. It's gonna be a new champion this year.
Shout out to them.
And we gotta move on. We've been talking about football.
One last thing with football, like I said, we almost got the same teams. Shout out to them. They both play on Sunday, so we don't got no Saturday. Saturday, you can relax with your family, do what you gotta do. But also, get a shout out to this past weekend that it was 50-50. It was 50-50, people. So,
what you mean?
50-50 with the quarterbacks. You know what I mean?
Black and white?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Black and white. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. We don't got to go into all different races and stuff like that. Yeah.
Quality.
But it shows that they're going up. So it's for a black quarterback. Yeah. Well, not all black, but you know what I mean? And so it's black and white. So shout out to that. That last playoffs, you know what I mean? Yeah. Now it's only one, but shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? For being diverse. Shout out to the NFL for being diverse and all that. You know what I mean? So
we're trying to be
diverse. Shout out to people that. Yeah. You know, there's a lot more different.
Just for that, you know.
Yeah. Shout out for that because that was a good stat, though. Mm-hmm. Spanish quarterback though.
Right. Martinez out there.
Simon Rivera out there.
Remember Tino Martinez in Nebraska?
Yeah.
Well, so the NFL season is close to, it's 2 games left. Yeah. And I think the MLB is taking advantage of the NFL season by the end because
they want to get slow, you know.
Big splashes in MLB.
What?
Big splashes, like you look at your phone, like damn.
You're just talking about that quote with Marshawn Lynch, boy.
Right.
That say your checks and your money and stuff like that.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Them boys got fined $5 million, right? And suspended for the year.
Yeah, Astros got $5 million, and they coaching the GM for the year. And they got suspended for the year, but the owner, which he did the right thing, he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of him. You knew about it. This look good. This look bad for our franchise. Like I said, you didn't do nothing to stop it. You know what? Thank you. But
they did it as an example, though. I think that was an outrageous penalty for what it was. Like
outrageous, nah.
Because it's a rule that is always broken, just not always caught. Like,
no, absolutely, no. It's everything till you get caught. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like
the Patriots, it was just way too harsh.
But just like the Patriots, it was hit or miss. So.
I think it's the fact that they use technology. Right. If it was just somebody in the bullpen pulling their ear real quick, that was gonna be a fastball, I think it would have been way different.
Nah, but it was a mixture of all that shit.
Nah,
niggas hitting on shit to tell you how, you know what I mean? Like,
but that's I think it's the technology. I think it's the technology
gonna help everything. Absolutely.
I think that's what took it over though, because you could do that in the game. We used to make mad noise in high school, like a lot of noise. Like,
no, but I'm talking about
it could be anything for that. They could just be making that up. You know what I'm saying? Like
they findings and everything they did was they did 3 knocks to be like, he about to do a curveball. 5 knocks, he about to do a splitter.
But that's just as easy. But just
give you the advantage, man.
Just
anything toward advantage is cheating, though.
But I'm saying just as much as you could prove that, you can prove that it's just a coincidence.
But it was more than one thing, though. That's why it's harsh, because it was more than one thing. Because like the Yankees and the Red Sox, like they was using the Apple Watch. That's why when they saw Big Ben like tapping his phone, he probably was reading a text message or something. But once they saw Big Ben doing that on the sideline, it's like, nah, Big Ben. They find out like you can't use your Apple Watch. You know what I mean? And he wasn't even playing; he was just helping out. But stuff like that, like, you know what I mean? They trying to just squeeze on it. You know what I mean? But they just doing it a little too much. They did way too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think fine because like that's an unwritten
even $5 million ain't nothing. But
because stuff like that it could back. You know, I played
to the owner to the billionaire. That's why I said $5 million.
My fair share of varsity baseball. I know that ain't much, but it's just an unwritten rule. Like people gonna find a way to figure out what you calling.
That's
but
fine.
I think it's just the fact that they brought technology. They went that far as to take technology into it, and it's like, nah, you doing like you said, you're doing way too much.
You're doing too much. That's what I'm saying. You're doing.
I think if they would have just kept it
one little thing,
kept it away from technology.
Right.
Period. Like don't get technical with it. Just keep it part of the game.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what happened with the Yankees and the Red Sox. Like it was just a little like, all right, we called y'all.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't do a big advantage. It was only one thing. All right, don't do it no more. It was fine.
Because Because you know what's still going to happen till the end of time is the dude that's on second base getting ready to go to third. He see a 3 like this. He going to tap his hat like, yo, fastball coming.
Exactly, absolutely, yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be,
right?
You know, what I'm
but like you said, it just got too much technology and just they did too many things though.
I want to see if I can find the actual stats of the fines and all that because another coach resigned to mutual agreement to leave.
Why you look at it
for the same thing. Yeah, go ahead if you want to talk about that.
The Red Sox coach was Cora, right? Cora.
Yep.
Alex Cora. He was the I think a third base coach or a bench coach for Houston when they won the World Series or whatever. And
that's what it was about. I thought he did it in Boston.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
So that's what happened. For his part in it, they was gonna basically he had a bigger part. Because he was like a coach or whatever, you know what I mean? Like assistant coach or whatever. He had a bigger part. So he was actually, if they got a year, they'll say he was going to get more. So, him and Boston, they had to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Boston don't want no investigation on
Boston don't want no more investigation.
They probably still going to get it.
And then you got to think that next year he came and they won a World Series.
Yeah.
So now it's going to get deeper. So he's like, you know what? We're going to wash our hands.
I was just joking about that earlier.
So if they do find anything, we already washed our hands. You know what I mean?
That's just like about that earlier. Like, he like, okay, I'll give y'all a chip. I don't know if it's going to stay, but I'll give y'all one.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So they, they say, you know what? Before it get real dirty, you know what I mean? You know what? You just leave. You know what I mean? They probably, I'm pretty sure all of them still get paid or whatever first day contract.
Probably.
Or like get half of it. They get something.
They're throwing enough money away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. That's why I said that $5 million, that fine ain't nothing. But
not to a billion. But still harsh fine for what
it's harsh to make
everybody else be like, don't do it.
Chill out. And years. You got to think.
That's what happened.
A whole year.
Yeah, that's what happened with Cora.
Once I saw a whole year, I was like, damn. I was like, they ain't playing.
The penalties were, of course, the 1-year suspension of the GM, Jeff Lunau, and the manager AJ Hinch. Loss of draft picks in 2020 and 21.
They got draft picks. First and second round picks.
And a $5 million fine. So
statement.
You gotta make your first one.
You gotta make your first one.
It catch your eye.
You gotta make that. Like I said, what caught my eye is them years. Not years plural, but like when I'm saying both, they both got a year.
Both got a year suspension.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah. For the coach, right?
For the coach.
So it made
and the GM.
Yeah. So it's like nobody running the team. Who running the team?
That's what I'm saying, though, right?
That's why you might as well just fire him.
Right. But that's what I was saying. I was like, damn. I was like, now you have to go. You in January, you got to find a new GM and a new coach, basically. Because once they suspend, you can't have no contact with the team. Mm-hmm. So I was like, damn, what are they going to hire and shit? And then I look at Corey. Red Sox got to be sick, too. Now you got you thought you had a coach.
Yeah, he won
a World Series.
Is he a good coach? That's the question now. Like,
hey, you got to think they didn't have a good year last year. So,
but that's he came in there. He changed the culture though. Like I think he made him more comfortable over there.
Right. Some people, Some people you need that change. Some people, you be uptight once you get that coach that's relaxed and cool. And a winner, you know what I mean? You believe. Just like that's what people need changes when they keep hearing the same word. They're like, no, I need a new change. You know what I mean? New voice.
Like Jason Garrett in Dallas.
Right. That's why Jason Garrett in Dallas. Exactly. Same thing. He been up, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is with that, but yeah. They tried to get Beltran, but he was a player, so he didn't really have that much.
Oh yeah, because he came in as like a hitting coach or something, right?
Yeah, he was like a player hitting coach, so but he ain't. They found him clear, but I'm pretty sure the Mets be like, yo, you ain't coached a game yet. Don't try none of this because you'll be gone tomorrow.
No, for every team in the league.
Everybody on those. Everybody on eggshells right now. Everybody on eggshells because, like you said, everyone does it. Mm-hmm. Like you said, everyone does it. Like you said, you on first.
Y'all better be careful now.
Yeah, be careful. Don't use that technology. You know what I'm saying? Just stay old school, especially baseball. Baseball is one of the old school unwritten rule joints and all that. So
yeah, America's favorite pastime.
So stay with that. Right. So stay with that right there.
Y'all love baseball though. Absolutely. Shout out to baseball.
Absolutely.
They always interested in the way they give out the most money, so they can find the most money. So yeah, okay. Every time, more I talk about it, the more I'm like, okay, yeah, I get that because they got a lot of money they just be giving away.
Right.
They just gave third baseman Josh Donaldson. Remember, he just played for
Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto. Yeah.
No, he got that back.
This is 4 year, $92 million with the Twins. So
Twins trying to do something.
if he fall off, he gonna be playing for the Red Wings. So do we still got the Red Wings here?
Yeah, we still got it.
I guess their contract or something was coming up.
It was for the stadium. It was for their stadium, yeah, but they straight.
Okay, so
yeah, Red Wings is one of them. Red Wings is what's gonna stay because Major League is still there. It ain't like Razor Sharks and all that. They play lower leagues. Like unless some bull happen, Red Wings will always still be here. Like I said, because we need a minor league team.
I need to go try out.
Team.
I gotta go try out for the Red Wings.
You should, man. Go get.
No, we gotta start our softball team first. Yeah, we gotta get in the rhythm.
We do, absolutely.
Softball's slower, a little slower. So
yeah, we definitely gotta get. But yeah, shout out to all that. Shout out to, like I said, baseball giving them check. That's why I want my son King play baseball. Cause like Mookie Betts got the most arbitration. Like he got like 27 mil or something.
Yo, you know what arbitration is?
Not
I don't
fully.
Know I don't know what it is.
I know it's like a negotiation before your contract.
Something too, right?
Yeah, it's like a negotiation before your contract, and like
we'll keep you like another year. We negotiate.
Yeah, like here, take this.
Shout out to the MLB giving them money while they negotiate.
Yeah. Shout out to them, like I said, cutting them checks. The least exciting, but cut the biggest checks.
For real, the biggest checks because they. I think
so come on, man.
You pointed it out, right? If they play 162 games a year, that's 162 days of revenue.
Exactly. So you do the math.
You know what I'm saying?
Every game is a couple mil.
That's why the NBA is always reluctant on cutting down the season.
Right.
Because they're like, man, we need that money.
Right. So. They think the NFL is trying to add more games.
Yeah. Shit. That's why they talking about cutting off the preseason. They trying to add more games.
Right. They said cut off the preseason, but it's about money at the end of the day. They trying to, the owners trying to make their money. Everybody trying to make their money back. Everybody. The TV networks giving them these checks. Everybody. Which the owners eat, and then they give it to the players or give it to whoever or keep or whatever they do. And then the TV's like, all right, we want y'all to play on a Tuesday.
I got a new mindset on money too. You know how everybody was chasing 100 mil, but while we was chasing 100 mil, they was getting billions. Absolutely. Now we found out about billions. Everybody want a billion. Everybody want the B's. They out there getting trillions now, man. We got to be a step ahead, man. They a step ahead of us, man. We got to start thinking bigger.
Hell yeah. You always got to think. It's a think bigger and always put it in the atmosphere.
Nobody talking about a trillion because a trillion not.
You got to say what you going to do. Say you going to get it. What you going to do, right?
Yeah, you got to get it, man.
Absolutely.
All right, okay. I just had to get that out there.
Yeah,
I've been thinking about that all week.
Out there.
I've been thinking about that all week. Forget B's, man. We got to get on them T's, man.
I don't even know what's out there, trillion.
I don't think they came up with that number yet.
Not yet. Watch tomorrow and shit. They come up.
1 trillion is 1,000 billions.
Like you said, they gonna come up with something, man. Somebody hit it. You gotta think if a black man from Brooklyn selling drugs and coming for the music got $1 billion.
A few of them from New York.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But he got it from, you know what I mean? Yeah. From the mud. Like he did it the right way. That's all. Shout out to Jay-Z. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Definitely shout out there. Shout out, like I said.
Without Jay-Z, won't be no Brooklyn Nets. If you want to transition to some NBA, I think that was a good.
Right.
I think that was a good transition because Brooklyn Nets been in the news too. KD going at everybody talking about because somebody said the Nets win 7 games, nobody cares. The Nets lose 7 games, nobody cares. Point is the Nets are irrelevant. Right. KD was feeling some type of way. I think Drake is talking about KD and he's talking about Twitter fingers. Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. He's talking about shooting fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Easy Money Sniper. That was his IG name for a minute. Easy Money Sniper.
He did that fake account, right? KD.
Yeah. That was his account. Easy Money Sniper. Oh, okay. So Trigger fingers still applies.
Remember he had his own that fake account though. Remember?
Yeah. I never dug too deep in that, so I don't really know what it's about.
Yeah,
I think he just had a fake account, like commenting good things about himself,
and talking like trash to other people.
Yeah,
he a little, just like everybody. Everybody be a little sensitive.
That's funny though.
Right, it is. It is, but yeah. But
hopefully he see this because he replying to everything. Hopefully he reply to us.
Right.
Tweet, I'm gonna tag him in
right. Tweet and tag fan perspective KD. We love you though. You the truth.
Word. Easy Money Sniper for real. He shooting next year. 3.
Wait till next year.
Half court.
Yeah, Kyrie came back too. Kyrie still got the handle. Man. Kyrie's still Kyrie nice, but I don't know. Kyrie just that dude that I don't know that everybody adults still like. Far as teammate wise, far as like everything,
he's just different.
Cause he's different. That's what I'm about to say. He's different. I don't think
he got that Kobe. He got that Kobe in him. But he a little. I think maybe it's one of them things, right, where he was watching Kobe on TV. Mm-hmm. We ain't see Kobe in the background, but now Kobe on TV. Mm-hmm. He telling about everything in the background. Everything in the background was fun, but still with the focus. Right. But with the fun, he couldn't show the fun, and now Kyrie is like just straight focus. He ain't no fun.
Right. Hey, Kyrie shit. You talking about them two shit? Kyrie was trying to battle Kobe too in the USA practice.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think he took like the
It's certain styles. Kobe took it from Jordan.
Yeah.
Kobe took that demeanor. Like they broke the whole thing down. You saw. If you see little video, they broke the whole thing down. Like clothes, how he talked, how he sat. Like they broke the whole thing down. Like, and it was crazy. Like how Kobe like emulated Jordan off the court like fires.
That was on All the Smoke, right?
Was it? Probably. I don't know.
He was on All the Smoke. I think that was dope too. Shout out to that podcast too.
Yeah.
That's kind of that's like a vision of us too. Like absolutely, on Showtime.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Hopefully one day. Well, yeah. Like I said, we're gonna be somewhere. Yeah. I mean, but yeah. So Kyrie, like I say, he's just different. I don't know if it's gonna work for him in Brooklyn, but we'll see. I think he still might get traded. Then will he hooping? Then will he gonna be an all-star this year? Yeah, I think so. I think he ain't signed a big contract. I think they
are pretty short, right?
Right.
That's the trend.
Okay. So we talking about KD. Do you think KD? I think I was thinking myself this question, but do you think KD will get his number retired by any team?
Nah.
As I was thinking, I said nah at first, but then as I was thinking about it, I think he played enough years in Oklahoma City to do it because he did a lot of records before Russell.
Yeah.
Before Russell broke all of them.
Did he break records though?
Who? KD had all the records before Russell broke them.
Okay,
Russell Westbrook broke them. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't. He didn't bring him nothing though.
Right, but I mean, it's people that did less that got their jerseys retired. You know what I'm saying, for certain teams. Right. But like I said,
he might just because the overall player he is.
That's what I'm saying. I think just the stature, like he did KD, that's KD.
Yeah.
Like even like I said, it was some team that just did something like that recently. Like the player didn't even play that long, and they retired his jersey. I forgot what team was that, but yeah, I think I could see Oklahoma City. Like I said, I can even see Golden State too, probably, man. Because he did it big just to do it real quick. Like
that's the thing, though, real quick. And the thing that hurts that is that they was there already. Like, yeah. So it's like
I don't take none away from him, but I'm just talking about when we talk about
he might, but they definitely going to retire Steph's first. They're not going to retire his before Steph.
Nah, absolutely not. Nah, Steph get retired first.
Yeah.
Steph, Clay,
after
Draymond.
Steph, it
Clay,
don't matter
Draymond,
what order it is up there.
Yeah, Steph, Clay, Draymond. They get theirs retired. Like I said, they probably just throw like, oh, you want us to? We got, 2 championships, whatever.
I know KD got the MVPs, but the highlights of the year go to everybody else.
Yeah, because he don't stay in Brooklyn either.
What you mean?
Like he's not gonna stay in Brooklyn either.
Oh no,
that's what I'm saying. Cause they got them short contracts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what made me think about it because
you gonna go back to OKC?
Nah, shit, nah. But we'll get to OKC in a second. But yeah, that's crazy because he's such a talented player, but he's just gonna be a player that just bounce around. I mean, like Dwight Howard, but
on a different level. Because everywhere, every time he step on the court, it's a championship run.
Like he's the best player though when you get on your team though.
But it's a championship run. Like it's like Bron. When he comes to the team,
he's gonna be your best player and we're going to championship or bust.
Yeah, we're going to the championship
aspect. Like his perspective is,
if I play all 82 games,
right, we should get to the championship.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Right. Which they be showing approval.
No, absolutely. You got to. Like I said, LeBron is still the best player in the league.
What was OKC though? I think we got like 10 minutes. We're pulling up on that hour.
Nah, we go back to the We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back because we was talking about OKC, and you go OKC when they did the Russell Westbrook trade. They got Chris Paul, but they also got other players too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like Sean Gilchrist-Alexander.
Yep.
Like he the truth. Like he was nice because he came from Kentucky.
Gilchrist-Alexander? No. Okay.
No, I'm talking about you said. Is it Shai Gilchrist Alexander? It's something like that, right?
Yeah, you got that.
Right. But yeah, just a quick backstory. Like I say, he came from Kentucky, got traded draft day from where he got traded? He got traded from
to OKC.
No. He got traded to
Houston.
No, because he came from
LA.
Clippers, and the Bobcats did a trade, and they got Miles Bridges. They swapped basically, and somebody got like an extra pick. I think Charlotte got an extra pick because Alexander got picked first. They traded him to LA, and then the LA traded him for that Kawhi, not for Kawhi, but basically the same trade.
That trade, that
Paul George.
The Paul George trade.
Paul George trade, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And shit, he became the youngest player to get a 2020 triple-double.
Yeah, 20 points, 20 rebounds.
You know what I'm saying? 20 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists. You know
since Russell's 2020 game.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
In OKC.
Right, but he's the youngest player, though.
Yeah. Well, just the coincidence. Just the coincidence.
Yeah, he even beat out Shaq. But just to break it down, like, OKC been overachieving, and he's one of the reasons. You know
definitely overachieving. I didn't expect nothing from him.
Yeah, he's one of the reasons. So shout out to him. You know what I mean? Shout out to OKC. Like I said, they still doing good, man, and they still about to break it up because you know what I mean? Because some contracts or whatever. But he's nice though. Just to break that down, we was talking about OKC and all that. So they got a good record, man. They should make the playoffs this year if they don't blow it up all the way. You know
right.
So shout out to them with that trade.
Let me sneak this in. We was talking about the Clippers. My boys just jumped them in the power rankings. We top 5, boy.
Your boys just lost on the Knicks.
That's all right though. We still jumping in the top 5.
Shout out to I was watching some of Jimmy.
The Knicks dropped 132 on the Clippers.
I know. They lost, but they did. But shout out to y'all Heat. I was watching Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler been a big I won't say surprise because I knew he was nice. I won't say surprised, but I knew he was nice. But I ain't expect him to be like that. Like I ain't expect him to have this kind. Yeah, it'll be all right for the last few minutes. There we go. We got hustle. But let's just shout out to them.
Like I said, shout out Jimmy Butler. I was watching some of his workout videos. I think he trained hard, man. That's why. Because he ain't the most gifted player, but he's the grinder. So shout out to Jimmy Butler and the Heat. Like I said, for overachieving too. Overachieving. We overachieving. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to overachieve at least.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but like the underdogs on top. You know what I mean? Shout out to 50 Cent.
You know what I'm saying? Once again,
grind hard, baby.
Once again, we appreciate everybody who listens.
Absolutely appreciate y'all.
We probably could keep recording, but hey, it's technical difficulties. It's hard to get people around here.
Right. It's all good. So we working, baby. Hopefully we get a full staff.
Doing what we can.
Yeah, absolutely. We here for y'all though.
It's been another episode 8.
Ocho?
Yeah, we won't be saying it, but it's episode 8 of the Pham Perspective podcast.
Yeah, it's good, man. Good, beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? It's 8 weeks.
8 weeks strong, baby.
Real quick.
Right.
But shout out to everybody listening. We appreciate all the love. Like, definitely. Subscribe,
keep on,
comment.
Keep on.
You know what I'm saying? We out.
Get us up. All right.
You heard?
Appreciate the love. Like, subscribe, all that.
You heard?
This is
the Pham Perspective.
Peace.